Yurudumara, Yundu Yaniata. That means g'day. My name is Tanieta Wiradjuri. I'm an Indigenous tutor at Southern Cross University, and I'm just doing this short video today to help new students around the SCU site. I work with Indigenous students in various bachelor degrees and also helping PSP students through that enabling course. So I'm just going to start sharing my screen with you and show you around the site a little bit. Okay, so this is what you'll see. I'll go back and we'll sign in. First, say you are on the net, put Google in. I like to go MYSCU. Then here, Southern Cross University home. And you'll see this is the site that you see. For me, I go into MYSCU, there's staff, there's students. So you would go into this MYSCU. For me, I go into the staff MYSCU. So into MYSCU, and my units should come up. So say we go into one of the PSP units, say studying science. And you'll notice on the side here, there's a whole lot of information. So this is where you're going to find all your information for the unit that you're studying. So here you've got announcements, getting started, contacts, unit feedback, unit outline, which tells you when your assignments are due, weekly unit content, classes, my readings. Now I'll just go into this one here, assessment tasks and submissions. It's an important one. And straight away you can see how many assessments you've got, what they're worth, very important for how much time you want to spend on that assessment. So if it's a 45% assessment, you probably want to spend a bit longer on it than you do with a 25%, because all students generally have some time constraints. You've either got families or you've got a job that you've also got to participate in. And so working out this time management is a really big part of being successful at completing your unit. So if you scroll down, you'll see that this unit has 2 online quizzes. If we click in there, you'll see some of the topics. You've got quiz A, quiz B. So let's go back into where we were. We've got a draft report, go into there. It tells you what you have to download, what you have to look at. And we'll go back in again and have a look at the final one. I just want you to notice on this side panel, there is a little arrow. So people often go, where did my side panel go? But yeah, it's just a tricky little arrow on the side. It's got me before. Okay. So, and then your final report talks about extensions, what you have to do if you feel like you're running late and you can't get your assignment in on time. You really do need to put in for an official extension. That way you won't be penalised. So you can see what the rules are around putting in an extension. Putting an extension in on the day the assignment's due, especially if it's a weekend, is not acceptable. I mean, it's acceptable, but you probably won't get a response from your tutor and you'll probably start losing marks. Here it says, if you seek an extension for 3 days or less, contact your tutor by the due date and email a request. So if you want more than 3 days, you have to go through a different process than if you just want a couple of days extra. So that's your assignments. Now, the other important thing I'm going to mention in this video before I finish, because they're only short videos, is my readings. So you click in there, and for your assignments, you're going to have to reference where you got your information from. And that means finding academic sources. So not everything complies with an academic source. So if it's just a website, sometimes it's not good enough to reference just a website. What is preferred at university is journals, published books, that sort of thing. So let's have a look in here. We've got quite a few different readings. And this one's for assessment 3, this one's for assessment 2. And most units will expect you to find some of your own journal readings. Now, a journal is an academic source because generally what it is experts from all around the world have done studies in their different countries. And then a journal, say a science journal, will say, all right, everybody from all the different countries, we're putting it together a journal on heart attacks. Can everybody from all the different countries send me papers on the studies you've done on heart attacks in that country? So generally the journal will contain many different sources from different countries, different studies that have been done to make it credible. So if I'm to open this one, the human organism, anatomy and physiology, I'll have a look. I'll click on this and you'll be able to see all the information here. This is the information you'll need to reference this. So this is a good place to find information, but you will need to see the actual journal article as well. So this is the journal article. It's opened up. And you'll see it talks about the science stuff that you need to be reading. So the information you'll be looking at to reference this will be, who are the authors? Okay, so these are the authors. The author of this section is this one author. So this is an edited book. So this will be done in a specific way. And I will do another video specifically on referencing to help you guys out. Okay, let's go back. And back into my units and stop the share. Okay, so that was just a little brief rundown on how to get around the site. There's other things you need to know, like your enrollment, enrolling in classes, how to reference, what sort of hours you should put aside. They say generally 10 hours per study unit that you should put aside for studying. So if you're doing 4 units, think of that as a 40-hour week. Okay, so that's it for this video, and stay tuned. I'll be making a few more, trying to make them just a bit short so that people can access them easily, have a quick look at them and get on their way on their studying journey. Okay, well, have a lovely day. See you later.